Hey, Archer Remark here. What's going on? I got another Star Wars action figure review for you. Yep. Let's take a look at this. Brand new, like really awesome new action figures. I'm gonna look at the articulation on this figure first. Let's see. We got swivel shoulders and we got swivel hips, and let's see what. Let's see the wrist, knee. No. Oh man. I just messed up. This is a vintage Stormtrooper. This isn't a new figure. But you know what it was? You know what got me confused? So many of the new figures lately, they don't have wrist articulation or knee or ankle articulation. So it's almost like the same articulation as these figures that are over 30 years old. I'm so sorry, guys. I messed up. Yeah, this is a vintage figure. The articulation is so similar to the newer figures. I got that confused. So, all right, we won't do it. Let's see. What can I do a review on? Oh wait, hold on. Where's my? I know. I got a Bespin. Vintage collection Bespin Han here. Let's no. I screwed up again. That's twice. Now what I'm like losing. That's not a vintage collection Bespin Han. That's a vintage Han. Yeah, again, I'm getting confused. See, I have this. A vintage collection Han Solo goes for about $50-$60 on eBay. You can't find the figure around. You couldn't find it then, and you can't find it now. That's wow. Yeah, you can find these easier, oddly enough. What? There's got to be something I can review. Let me see. What the? Oh, I know. Oh wait. Here we go. Vintage collection Gamorrean guard. Look at this. This is so freaking rare. Like, no. What am I doing? What is it? That's not a vintage. That's a vintage Gamorrean guard from '83. Yeah, you can't find a vintage collection Gamorrean guard for a cheap price either. Wow. Yeah, he goes for about maybe $70 in some cases on eBay. Wow. Yeah, that's God dang it. Wow, that's okay. That's fail on my part. How am I? I'm confusing. Confusing vintage figures for modern figures because articulation, and again, it's weird. It's easier to find these figures that are 30 plus years old than it is to find figures that are. Well, the Gamorrean guard's a little older, but you know what I would love to review would be, there's like a new Luke Skywalker, and there's a. Oh wait, I bet I have. Wait, don't I have the deleted scene Lando Calrissian? Maybe I got the deleted scene. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, that's not the deleted scene. That's not one of those deleted scene Blu-ray figures. That's a vintage Lando Calrissian. Yeah. Again, it's easier to find a figure like this than it is a figure that's about a month old. Wow, that's So yeah, I don't know. Nothing new right now. I don't have anything new to review. Gee, fail on my part. Wow. Okay. That was a joke. Hopefully you got that. Hopefully you guys understood that. But it is kind of weird. We're going to zoom out there. It is kind of weird that it's easier to find figures that are 30 years old as opposed to a figure that's been out for a month, 2 months. So, so yeah, that was just a little joke. I wanted to film some. I was looking back. I was on my channel. I was checking. I've only had like 13 videos in this month. That's bad. I've been slacking off. It's just been weak. It just haven't been anything new to review. I haven't had anything interesting happen lately, so there hasn't been anything to talk about, nothing to review, no vlogs. It's just nothing. You know, I've had videos, but 13 videos in a month. That's like, it's crazy. That's crazy. And this month is almost over. We're hitting May soon. So anyway, yeah. All right. So that's my. This is my little quick video. This is just something I thought I had when I was on eBay not too recently looking for some stuff, and this idea popped in my head of this video. So I'm really I gotta try and get more stuff in. It hasn't been anything to do. But I do have some ideas for videos. In fact, I'm gonna do 2 more when I get done with this. So just I thought as a little figure review vlog. I don't know what you want to call this video. Just spoof, whatever you want to call it. So I thought this was kind of a fun idea to do. Kind of poke fun at how Hasbro's kind of dropping the ball. I'm sorry. You know, this makes me think of something else. Somebody said, I forget who it was, or it was a comment on someone's video or something. I forget exactly what it was. Anyway, he was talking about, you know, he likes the idea of that there can be. He likes the idea that there can be people have unique collections, because not everyone. It'd be kind of cool that not everyone has the same figures because we can't find stuff. You know, yeah, I can kind of see where he's coming from. Again, I wish I could remember who it was who said this, but I don't remember. I could see where this person was coming from. It's, you know, you want to have a unique collection. It's like when everyone's collection is the same. I think no one collection is going to be absolutely the same, which is true, and it's kind of cool. But you know what? I want my Bespin Han. I want my deleted scene figures. I want the new wave that's coming out with the Darth Malgus, I think it is, and the Ayla Secura and the Hoth. I want those figures. I don't want to have to. We shouldn't have to pay $30, $40 for one figure that in some cases isn't technically out yet. In some sorts, for some reason, some people find them early. I don't know what it is, and they're putting them up on eBay or whatever. Or you know, we shouldn't have to pay that kind of money for figures that are only out maybe a month or a few weeks. You know, the Blu-ray figures are going for crazy money. I finally broke down, you know, a little while back. I finally broke down and got my Bastilla Shan and my Echo Base Trooper, and another figure, you know, and they're loose. They're perfect. There's nothing wrong with them. All the stuff, you know. I'd like to get another Bastilla Shan one day. We'll see. But I basically paid $20 for a loose figure. That's, you know, I just wanted that figure for so long. You know, I finally found it. Okay, it's decent enough price for the 3 figures. They're 3 decent figures. They're really great figures. I'm glad I have them. You know, what are you gonna do? Couldn't find them any cheaper than that. We shouldn't have to pay this kind of money for figures that are that recent. It's ridiculous. So you know, that's just my thoughts. And so anyway, yeah. So that was it. That was my little, like I said, vlog review spoof. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So, like I said, there's a couple other videos I'm going to film right after I'm done with this. And so they'll be up, you know. I finally managed to sneak in some time to film some stuff now. just decide I got to do it. So, all right. So, to my next video. I hope you guys are having a good day and great weekend. And I'll see you soon. Bye.